Hello friends and family. Today we're going to do a fine motor activity with buttons and different lines for movements to work on your fine motor skills. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Charlie Brown symbol, the squiggly line. So this is going to help build fine motor skills. If you don't have buttons, you can use anything that you have at home. If you have dried beans, macaroni, really anything that can be used to make these lines, trace the lines, okay? I just happen to have buttons, so that's what we're going to use to show you guys how to do this. And this helps work on problem solving and fine motor, picking up the buttons, laying them in a line, definitely problem solving, because you have to figure out how to get them just right so that it looks just like the lines on the paper. So let's get started. And then you can just take random pieces of paper and draw these lines on it. So I want to go ahead and trace these lines. So I'm going to start with some buttons. And I wonder if these buttons are going to be too big. Let's see. Oh, I think not. I think I'm good. So we're just tracing the lines. Does that look like the shape, the line shape? Down, up, yeah. And then we'll do the same thing here, following the lines. And this is just a fun way to work on picking small items up with 2 fingers. Okay, so there's one way to do it with the lines, the zigzag lines. Okay, and when you're all done, you can erase it and choose a new one. And if you don't want to waste paper, you can write on the back of these. Let's find a harder one. Okay, let's do a spiral. This is not a line. This is kind of round, like a circle. This one might be harder, so I wonder if I should be using big buttons to do this. Do you think the big buttons will work, friends? I don't know. I think I have a problem already. Because if I use big buttons, it's no longer on the line. So I think I want to erase this and use some small buttons. So what do you think about that? Do you think the small buttons would work better? See how I'm doing that? Yeah, I think the small buttons are definitely going to be better. And I'm going to trace it the whole way around, picking up one button. And you can also count how many buttons it took to make this spiral. See how I'm doing that? How many buttons do you think it's going to take, friends, to complete this spiral? A lot of buttons? 10 buttons? I think a lot more. I think it's going to take a lot more than 10 buttons. We're up there pretty high. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. So let's count some of these buttons that I have. Does it look like the shape? Yeah. And I'm right on the line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 buttons. And if I would keep going, it would probably be a lot more than 30, but we're going to stop there. So that's a big number, 30. Can you practice counting to 30? You're probably going to need mom and dad's help, some of you, to practice counting to 30, and that's okay. So that's how you do this activity. If you perform the activity, you can upload a picture of the activity to Class Dojo, make a short video, or write a little message in the comments of the video link about how you performed it, what you used, what worked, what didn't work, and how it went, and if you enjoyed the activity. So I hope that you guys have fun performing the lines activity, lines and buttons, and that is working on fine motor and problem solving. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. And here's some of the templates. I'll hold them up for moms and dad. You can do squiggly lines. 3 straight lines for friends that are just starting out. Okay, so those are some of the lines. You can make any kind of line that you want. Those are just kind of some of the ones that I've created to start off a little hard and a little easy, so it's up to you. So I hope you guys enjoy this activity, and I hope to see your work on Class Dojo. Bye.